Record. Does anyone have any victories from this last week that you want to share? Or from this last month? Congratulations, Tracy, for hitting Success Club last month.
Yay! But now I'm halfway to that bonus cash for Indy, and I'm like, oh, I got to do it 2 more months.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking for some reason. Yeah, well.
And then I got really excited because I had a girl who just randomly, she's like, yeah, I just signed up for To Be Mindset. And I'm like, cool, SC points. And when she just added SC or To Be Mindset, and it's that $100 one, and you get nothing for it. Mm-hmm. Come on. Like 1 SC point. Come on.
I know, and that's so frustrating. And I know that they're actually working on that at Coach Advisory Board. They're working on doing SC points based on volume too.
Yeah, if they spend $100, give me something.
Right. Or like an annual BOD subscription. That should be 1 SC point. Like there's so many
things that I had Tracy Bradford signed up, and I got 2 SC points for her, and I think she just did, but she did BOD plus she did a Shakeology, not on Home Direct, but she did those 2, and I got 2 SC points from her.
Huh. They must have done it because usually it has to be on HD.
Right. I don't know.
Weird. I wouldn't attest it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So you guys missed that one.
I know. I'm like, I don't know if they're going to catch that. Yeah. It was 2 months ago. It's in the books. Sorry.
Yeah. Because what they've done before, what I've seen them do is like they missed something 1 month and then they deducted it the next month.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, now I'm at -2 successful points. That's a great start to the month.
Well, it's 2 months ago, so.
Yeah. So I think if it's been over a month, usually if it's been within a couple weeks, they just let it ride.
Well, realistically, if she had done the BOD, if she had done a challenge pack and gotten the BOD with a Shakeology, I would have gotten 2 SC points. She bought them separately.
People do that. There's, I saw somebody's order that was, they paid the coach fee, then they paid for BOD, then they paid for Shakeology, and then they paid for Beach Bars. And I'm like, and none of them were HD, so she didn't get any SC points. And I'm like, you just spent like $250 on stuff. And yeah, so hot mess. Sarah, you had some Rockstar volume. Congrats. I did do a little PowerPoint. I know, I actually got it together this week. And that's something I wanted to talk about is retreating, not going on a retreat, but retreating. But I put together October leaderboards, and I was going to do November's, but I was like, well, we're going to give it another week. Just, really get some,
because it was kind of empty
going on there. So.
Well, I don't know about you, anybody, but I died this week and came back to life. So
you did, yes, and we're glad that you're here.
I was, and clearly I did not. I was excited when I opened up my check, and it was like $50, maybe not $50, and I was like, well, at least I'm still getting paid when I die. Yeah, there's that.
So, yay for residual volume and residual income, and that stuff, because that sometimes is a nice little kicker. I will tell you that I had the same experience. This week my kids were off 2 days of school and had early release the other 2 days, and then just had 1 full day on Wednesday. So it's been a chaotic week. Luke was out of town Thursday, Friday, and I retreated this week. I didn't go on a retreat and had fun or anything like that. I just needed a mental health week. And I took some downtime, and I really took a step back from inviting and talking to people and building conversations. And yesterday I saw that Deidre posted that SC10 All-Star thing. And I was like, oh shit, that was this month? I hadn't even paid attention. And And I was thinking last night as I was like sitting on the couch and I was like looking at, messages in my inbox that I have yet to respond to. And like, I've just been a really sucky leader this week and coach. And that's how sometimes I get. A lot of times it's because of this year, seasonal affective disorder. Like I get really just in a funk. And I was thinking about that last night, and I had one person who like straight up made me mad. You probably watched my live video, and that she was like, I'm not doing Shakeology, blah, 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 whatever. And that probably drove a little bit of my frustration this week, because it's frustrating when people would rather spend $160 buying all the things separately than pay $140 and get a challenge pack. What's up?
Does Annie have any snippets? Well, does Avery have any?
I don't, whatever we have out there, I have no idea. Avery has black boots in the car.
I know.
And I got to thinking about the people that we try to help and the people that we want to help. And, we can give them all the tools and give them all the resources, and then they can still like reject them, or they can sign up for all the things and literally do nothing. And, that goes with challengers, that goes with coaches. You hear all of the right things that they say, I'm all in, I want to do this, let's do it. And then nothing. And it can be very frustrating, and it can be very like if your mind's not in the right place, it can just kind of send you in a negative direction. And I was thinking about, I saw a quote yesterday, and it was like, one person does not dictate your ability to, I can't remember the quote, I should have saved it. Your ability to make progress, your ability to function, your life, your business. Like you cannot let one person dictate your efforts, and you can't let one person derail, everything that you're working hard for. And there's going to be people that are going to come and go all the time. And I had, 7 coach cancellations in the last week of October. And I was like, this sucks, man. Like, this is really terrible. And I've had more coaches pop inactive, and I had 2 more cancellations come through this week. And I'm like, it's been a week of frustration for me. And I've, had a lot of people interested that I've talked to that have all said no. And so I, was just throwing myself a pity party this week. But I got to thinking about, control the controllable. I can't control other people's actions and responses and thoughts and cancellations and, excuses and things like that. But what I can control is my desire to grow something bigger and my desire to be a source of inspiration and support for other people. And I looked at my challenger victories this week, and a girl who just finished her second round of Lift 2 this morning posted, Lift 4. She's just working out half the time. And how excited she was that she finished another round. And she's had, a 17-pound weight loss or 18-pound weight loss since using 2B Mindset this summer, and loves 2B Mindset, and is having a slow and steady weight loss, and is like appreciating food and is eating normally and healthy and gets it. And I think about things like that, and I'm like, this is why we're here, man. It's not about the people that cancel, and it's not about the people that say no. Like those people can go on and do their own thing and be their own negativity and whatever they need to be. It's about the ones that actually want it. And that's why we continue to invite. And that's why we continue to show up. And that's why we continue to put ourselves out there, because sometimes it takes 25 people to find one person who believes in all of it. And it's not any reflection of us as a coach or as a person. We can do all of the things and give them all the tools. Melanie Mitro has the same problem, only it's on a greater level because she has more people that she signs up every month. And she said it's the same thing. I listened to a call of hers one day, and she was like, you have no idea, like having 25 coach cancellations come through in a week, like how frustrating is that? And having 100 conversations only to find 2 people that are ready to sign up. And like, she's like, I deal with the same stuff that you guys do, and it's just that much more. And it's when you focus on your leadership mindset, and like who can I help? Who can I impact? That's where our businesses will grow. So that was just my little frustration this week, kind of come to Jesus moment. And like, despite sometimes it being a slow time of year, a hard month, whatever it is, we can still continue to prevail. And I look at our October leaderboards, and that's 21 people that we helped last month. And that's a lot of people. And that's really amazing and impressive and awesome. And I think we should all be really proud of our efforts as a team, because they're continuing to pay off and we're continuing to do amazing things. So that being said, anyone else have anything they want to share from this past week? And I'm going to just dive in to
I had my first 2 Emerald leads come through, and I sent them emails and then nothing.
Yeah, I know. And that's frustrating too, because
I was so excited when they showed up, and then cricket.
What did you sign up for? You don't want my help? Yeah. I usually send out a real
person. I'm not like, not just a spammer from the company that sends out these mass emails.
Right.
But who knows? Maybe my email got caught in their spam too.
It very possibly could. And sometimes I go in and I look for their phone number, and I'll send them a text, and
left it out.
Yeah. So, and unfortunately, like, they can pop up as do not contact. So then that's when I contact customer service, and I'm like, why are you giving me people if they don't want help? Or why are you giving them the option to sign up with a coach if they don't want a coach, you know? So, so I would
do they swap out your leads if they do that?
Not usually. They may put their contact information in there. And I've had customers that have signed up before that sign up, like if they click the box that says, I don't want any information from Beachbody, or I don't want any emails or whatever, then they pop up as do not contact. So, yeah, I had like one of my regulars just came, like I was trying to send her something in the mail, and it was do not contact. So I had to message her, and I'm like, dude, can you fix this, please? Like, can you just contact customer service, because you're not getting my emails. I need to mail you something, and I don't have your address. And it shouldn't be our responsibility to track all those people down. Like, it should be in there. That's why we have all of that. That's what we pay $15.95 a month for, is to have that too included. So they should be able to take care of that at customer service. Oh, there's Michaela too. Hi, Michaela. Amanda, do you want to share anything? Kelly, Michaela? Not to put you guys on the spot, but if you do, you can.
I'm working out.
Okay.
I don't have anything. I'm listening.
Get it, girl.
I don't have anything either. I'm just over here throwing a pity party for myself too. So
There you go. Cheers.
yeah, because I work out and I'm disgusted by all food. So everything I eat is unhealthy. So basically I'm like doing none of the behaviors. Hold on. What? Okay, hold on. And yeah, I just feel like I don't even have anything to like share on social media because I'm not doing anything. So that's really neat.
Then share that.
Any suggestions?
Well, you're obviously not telling anyone anything yet. So there's not, a ton that you can share in regards to that.
Kelly, do you feel guilty about it?
No, because I'm just surviving. Like if I can't eat the foods that I want to eat, I just have to eat food. So I'm just eating crap.
So that's where I've been this week because I couldn't eat. So I just eat whatever. And I haven't worked out in a week. And I started thinking the other day about how I'm not, like, I don't feel like I fell off the wagon. Like, I don't feel like I can't get back up. I don't feel like I don't, where I used to be like stressed about it or like upset, like, oh my God, I did all this hard work. And then I would just mentally give up on myself. I don't do that. So, so that's kind of where I'm like, that's the kind of stuff you can post about, like, you know, because people so often miss a week and then they give up.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, that's just an idea. That's kind of
Yeah.
where
That's
have
helpful.
been, like,
Thank you. I feel like, you know, I'm supposed to be like sharing my healthy meals and my workout, and
but
like I got none of that. So I just haven't been sharing. Like I don't think I posted any stories yesterday. And that's stressing me because I'm like, all I have to share is that, like, you know, I want to sleep all day and puke and eat pizza. So I don't know.
Right. No, I get it. That's where I was. I mean, I'm not pregnant, but I was sick. And so I'm like, who wants to see stories of me laying in bed dying? Nobody.
Right.
So I mean, I kind of like did a gut check the other day, and I was like, I just don't kind of care at this point. Like,
yeah.
And that's what I think I'll post about, like that kind of
yeah.
music.
Mm-hmm. But you're absolutely right. I mean, I'm itching to work out. Like, I'm not. This is not like a vacation. I don't feel good about this. Like,
right.
And that's something you can talk about too. If you want to talk about that, put yourself out there. That's something that you can share, that like, who am I? Like, this totally used to not be me.
Right.
And, you know, like, I actually look forward to working out, and it sucks that I miss it. Or I actually, you know, I feel like crap, and it sucks that, like, and two, like, I think that says a lot about who we are as coaches. Like, you know, we think that people might look to us to see this kind of perfection and stuff all the time, when in reality, like, sometimes it's just getting by, and sometimes it's, you know, just trying to get through the day and stuff. And I think, you know, that real life stuff is extremely relatable, because I think sometimes people think Beachbody, you know, like Carl talked about, is like, you have to be this like perfection, idolized person, and everything has to be like happy and rainbows all the time, and salads and psychology, and it's not really like that. So.
Yeah. Well, thanks, ladies. I appreciate that. That's very helpful. Because, you know, you just get in your head when you're like, oh, I'm not doing things. I don't have anything to share, you know?
Right.
You just kind of freak out about it. Because your tracker sheet says you should be sharing healthy meals, and
because
you
your tracker sheet
in a week, or eat any.
I haven't even printed one out for November yet.
I like the thought of eating a vegetable makes me want to like stab myself. So I cannot post about that. I just can't. Can I post about my constipation because I only eat carbs?
That was me up until last night. And last night I was like, I need a vegetable in my life.
I know.
But it's been like 8 days, and I have not touched a vegetable because I wanted to throw up. I've had every carb underneath the sun.
Yep. Why is it carbs are so comforting?
Because it's like for me, it was my stomach. Like, I had Wonder Bread. And my children were like, this bread is disgusting. And Eric and I were like, this is good bread. I go, this is what I get for feeding them the healthy stuff. Like, they don't even know anymore. They're like, what's wrong with this bread?
I know.
It's soft and doesn't taste.
Where's all the grains? Where's all the grains are, Mom?
All the things that I chew on in my bread.
That's hilarious. Oh. Here's like some Oscar Mayer bologna and some Kraft cheese slices to go with it. Like,
oh my God.
Childhood.
Oh, I know.
So I did post the November calendar. I am doing a new coach kickoff call Sunday night. If anyone wants to sign up as a coach and join it, then we will gladly be there talking about coach stuff. And then kicking off new coach training on Monday. So I have a couple people that are like kind of jumping back in who didn't really participate. So they will be on the call or in the new coach training. So I did a coach sneak peek this week. I had one person request to join. I've done a series of stories, Insta stories about coaching. And so, this next week with Thanksgiving coming up on the following week, usually that's like when social media goes silent for a few days. I don't usually have people running to me on Thanksgiving Day going, sign me up now, I want to get healthy. Like, people usually just eat like shit for 5 days and then they come back around toward the end of the month. So we do have, though, I will say, that Black Friday Beachbody whatever sale where they open up, a sale page, a shop page with links that we can share, and people can just go in and shop from our link. And that's really ideal to share with current customers, to share. Hi. No, I didn't. I didn't know you guys wanted to bring it. I can have her bring stuff tomorrow. Okay. Just make a list of what you want and I'll message it to her. Okay. Okay. So that Black Friday sale, it goes from the 23rd until the 26th. I'm going to include that in our flash sale group. So what I'm doing, and I haven't even created the images yet. I told you this week has just been, we're going to work on that and get that up and ready for Sunday. So, so I'm just doing challenge packs that are on sale and posting that in there. I'm posting, just like I've done images for any other, Shift Shop images or To Be Mindset images. This is the current, or this is the normal price with a little slash through it. This is the sale price. And then in there, I've got a cover photo that says comment below the image that you want with your, with sold and your email address, and tag your coach, and then we'll send you the link to get signed up. So, so I'm promoting this in Insta stories. I'm going to do a couple posts on social media this week, talking about November Fitness Flash Sale. Sarah, I've seen, has been doing some really awesome stories with a holiday survival group. Sarah, if you want to share, if you have any of those stories saved, if you want to just share them into the team page, just to give some ideas. And those are ideal for promoting a holiday group. Every year I do a 12 days of giveaways. So from November 12th to the 24th, I just do a giveaway every day. And what I'm doing is having any of my challengers, any of my current people can participate, but they must have an HD order of Shakeology within 30 days of December 12th in order to participate, because I'm going to make it fair across the board. Or they can be like a new challenger with Challenge Pack or anything like that. And that just, not only does that drive volume too, but I think it's important for people to, especially this time of year, understand how Shakeology can help them stay on track through nutrition than the alternative. Because for me, going to Thanksgiving, I always make my shake before we go, because it helps me eat from eating all of the mashed potatoes and gravy. And because honestly, that's all that I want to eat, and drink all the wine. So little things like that can help. And especially having that fun 12 days of giveaways and stuff in there. So I usually just do a pair of socks, a headband, a couple beach bars, Shakeology packet, Energize, and, stuff from the dollar bins, a coffee mug. I've done notebooks. I've done a 2018 planner, just little fun things like that. I also do a 12 days of fitness that I just post on my social media, where I just talk about 12 of my favorite fitness and nutrition things. And a lot of times I'll include, I talk about shoes, I talk about leggings that I like, I talk about Beachbody On Demand, I talk about Shakeology, I talk about Performance Line, and then just other various things. So, so those are all things to put on your calendar for November or December, if you're looking for something a little extra to do. And then I'm planning on kicking off that holiday group on December 1st, doing a prep week that week leading up to it. And then my goal is to, use this month to enroll people for that group, to use that to hit Success Club this month. And then December, I feel like Transform 20 is going to come, and it's going to come quick, and it's going to be a whole different like hype. So current focus is just trying to get people through the end of the year, survival mode right now through the holidays, and, you know, pump people with a lot of valuable information, recipes, and healthy Thanksgiving tips, and healthy holiday cocktails, and, you know, ways to cook your leftovers from Thanksgiving that, you know, you're not just drinking gravy from the microwave, like you're actually making healthier things. Oh yeah, not terrible though. I would do it. So all those things. So this week, ideally to launch a fitness flash sale, Black Friday sales, that stuff is going to go into that group once that stuff launches too. We may get the release of what's going to be on sale the day before. We may not. We may get it the day that it's released. And by the way, it's live, and good luck trying to buy stuff before it sells out. So I just kind of give my people a heads up. And usually it's never Shakeology. It's never like, they never put anything like that on sale. Usually it's like hip hop abs, resistance bands, some old something from the prize closet, like some apparel, but it's a chance for people, like they've done P90X program that's normally like $100. They've done it for like $20 or whatever in the past. That if people still want to buy DVDs, they can. But I think including that, you know, that BOD Shakeology is on sale for $140 this month, and all of the challenge packs that are on sale. So those are the images that I'm going to work on the rest of this weekend and get those up and running in the group. You can create your own. You can request to join ours. And I just let people know. And I put in there in the group, I asked the questions like, how did you hear about this group? Who was your coach? So that way, as we approve people into the group, we know like, okay, this person belongs to Michaela, this person belongs to Sarah, and so forth. So yeah, to be honest, it's just a matter of talking the things up and promoting them. And I think, you know, a holiday survival group, like a last 30 days kind of thing, is really ideal, whether somebody's doing a 30-day program or Shift Shop or 21-day fix or whatever it is, but giving them that prep week going into Christmas. And I did just put a little tiny to-do list here for a holiday hustle group. And I would, on Insta stories, it can't hurt to promote it every day, every other day, every third day. And like I did 2 back-to-back stories recruiting for coaching, one Thursday night, one Friday night, and I had 2 different sets of people, 2 different sets of eyes on there. So you never know who's watching, and times of day vary for a lot of people. So Canva, you can go in and create a template and create images. You can also do that on WordSwag. Like I did here, I just Googled or searched holiday, and this little picture came up. So I saved it, brightened it up a little bit, and then and I'm going to do that for my stories and share those a few times, and probably use similar templates or the similar thing with just a couple different kind of call to action things in there. And this is a really good chance to go back through those follow-ups for people this year who have said no previously and want to get back to it. So that's it. That's all I have for today. Does anybody have anything they want to add? Sarah, have you had some responses from your polls and stuff?
One. I had some creepy guys.
Oh, great.
I am getting a lot of men.
Mm.
Do I show my chest on there? I'm not certain. Like, a lot of my views are like men. And I don't know if it's because I have like law enforcement officer, like LEO family. I don't know. But the men and I are like this. Maybe I'm like a dude. I don't know.
I have 2 from this week that are like, yeah, tell me what you do for meal plans and workouts and stuff. I'm interested. And I'm like, oh, okay.
So, and so I get like, I will 100% message them, and like, I'm not against helping a guy, but would a guy be in a challenge group? Like, I don't foresee a guy getting anything out of my groups.
Yeah, I don't normally, like, I give them the option to join my app group. Like, I have a guy who's a challenger who I FaceTimed with last night, and he was asking questions about changing his Shakeology flavor and stuff, and he's like, yeah, put me in all the groups. I don't care. Like, I want the accountability. Put me in all the groups. And I'm like, all right, man. Great. So I think it kind of just depends. I think, just asking them, and then like, sometimes I defer them to my husband, and I'm like, do you want to talk to my husband a little bit more about, and sometimes they say yes, and sometimes they're like, no, I'm good. Like, just tell me what you want me to do. And I'm like, okay.
Maybe I could refer them to Luke, because I'm not sure what Eric's going to do. Eric will be like, I've started Lift 4 twice. The first time I made it a week. The second time I made it 2 weeks. We're just moving forward.
Yeah. So yeah, I just kind of tell them what we do that works. And I like, cause one of the guys is like, I go to the gym all the time, and I'm like, you can do these workouts at the gym. My husband streams them at the gym when he travels. And, depending on what their goals are, I usually almost always send them to Body Beast, or like Lift 4 is a really great option. And Luke did it, and I know that he appreciates the workouts. For someone who primarily lifts weights and doesn't really do a lot of cardio, like, he enjoyed the program. So I feel like that's a good safe bet.
He liked Lift 4.
Yeah.
And
Shift Shop is a good one too. And I think, a dude led program, is, a little bit more motivating. Like, when I tried to get Luke to do 21 Day Fix, he was like, stop. No. An 80-day obsession. He's like, I'm going to shoot these bands at your head. Like, not going to happen. I'm not going to do it. So yeah, I think those are a little bit better. Are you still using Stim Social?
Yeah, they're getting fired. Like, I'm firing them.
Yeah.
It's on my to-do list.
So I'm signing up for 21 Social this month.
21 Social is the name of it?
21 Social. And I was like, okay, I'm going to cancel my Bob Helig subscription and then sign up for 21 Social. And of course, the last 3 months, I've continued to let my Bob Helig thing renew. And I'm like, dang it.
I know, that's how I am with Social Stim. Like, I'm just like,
yeah.
I gave them a second chance,
Mm-hmm.
and like logged in and like fixed things and like took every fitness account. And
I don't know.
Mine's up too. I'm canceling too.
Yeah, I feel like they grow my followers, but they're not like, I feel like I get a lot of people who don't live anywhere that Beachbody streams.
Yeah, I agree. Or people who are
other
naked,
countries?
take their clothes off.
Yeah.
I've
Like,
had
all
a lot.
of a sudden, yeah.
I don't need to see your lady business on my Instagram feed.
I get a lot of Asian. I met some lady, and she was great, and we chatted, and she lives in Austria. So there's that. I'm like, can I say I only want people from these countries? Like, that's just not nice either.
This is where Beachbody streams. This is where I want. Yeah.
Right.
I think you can definitely do that. I think you can tweak it to whatever. And I know we're going to expand again
Right.
to another country. I don't know where. But yeah.
Ashley, what's the name of the new one you're going to use again?
21 Social.
Okay.
I have it pulled up here. Hold on. Where is it? Come on, computer. Because I continue to look at it every day, and I'm like, I need to sign up for this. And then I'm like, ooh, distraction.
Squirrel.
21 Social Instagram growth. 21social.ca. But they have some bundles. it looks like, I've looked at the website and it looks very like vague. Can you guys even see it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. But there's a little video on there and it talks about pricing and stuff, and you can, I mean, it just depends on what you want to do. $90 a month is steep.
Yeah.
Wow. Those are all, I feel like I was paying like $10 a month for Swim Social.
Which is probably why I'm getting the foreign people.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try it and see. I gotta go, guys. I gotta run. But I will post the recording. How do I stop this screen share? What is happening over here? There we go. Okay. Did I stop it? No.
Yeah.
Okay, I did.
Uh-huh. I can see your face.
Why is this still up? Oh lordy. Okay. Yeah, so I'll post the recording and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll try to get all those images made today, tomorrow, and then I'm gonna try to launch that group this next week. But yeah, we could definitely pull from like the Shift Shop images that we've made. We can put those in there. Other things. I know Sarah's taking a selfie. I'm gonna do the same.
No, I wasn't taking a selfie. I was taking pictures of my coffee.
Okay. Not a selfie.
It's delicious. It's from Fresh Time. I love Fresh Time coffee.
I do too.
It's my favorite.
All right, are you ready? Everybody smile. Okay, I'll tag and send.
I was totally smiling, and then I realized my stock.
Oh, hilarious.
You know what, Kelly? You look good.
I know, right? This is how I look every
You have
morning
something in your teeth right here.
at 8 a.m.
All right, ladies, have a great day. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye.
Yeah.